Want the latest buzz in your community? Then go to bclocalnews.com. Online, all the time. BC Buzz.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Morelli for bclocalnews.com. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the BC Buzz. Here's what happened this week. A young girl was killed in Surrey Monday evening after she was hit by a passing container truck. An Okanagan First Nation protests the new immigration regulations for heading into the U.S. Some motorheads put their Ford Mustangs on display in Parksville over the weekend. And finally, Canadian Football Hall of Famer Al Wilson headed back to Duncan to give some youngsters some words of encouragement. A 15-year-old girl was killed in Surrey Monday evening after she was hit by a passing container truck. The youngster apparently stumbled into traffic near 104 Avenue and 141st Street, only blocks from her home, when she was struck by the semi. Witnesses say the driver of the truck had no time to avert a collision. RCMP are currently conducting an in-depth investigation into the accident and are speaking with witnesses and the semi-truck driver. The vehicle involved will be given a commercial motor vehicle inspection as part of the investigation. Speed of the semi-truck does not appear to be a factor in the incident.
Members of the Okanagan Nation Alliance gathered at the 49th Parallel Monday to protest the implementation of new security measures for overland travel to the United States. Several hundred people, including a large security presence, were on hand to witness the protest, which was supported by Okanagan Nation band chiefs on both sides of the border. An RCMP spokesman noted that the lower Similkameen Valley had a long history of smuggling, known back in Prohibition as the Whiskey Trail. The reason for the increased security is the border crossing lacks infrastructure of any kind. Located west of Highway 3 on the west side of the Similkameen River, a police checkpoint screened visitors coming in from the Canadian side. The only thing gleaming brighter than the sunshine on the afternoon of May 31st was the sheen on the meticulously maintained bodies of the classic cars at the Parksville Mustang Show. Parksville's Joe Cunningham Ford, A&W, and the Vancouver Island Mustang Association teamed up to bring close to 200 vintage and modern vehicles to the city. After a car parade featuring Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury cars and trucks, the day before, owners put their babies on display for the entire community. The event was a one-day affair, however, with the success of this year's show, organizers are thinking about making it a regular event. BC Lions legend and CFL Hall of Fame offensive lineman Al Wilson paid a visit to his hometown of Duncan this past Saturday to provide inspiration and tips for young football players.
The pleasure to being here is they're playing the game for why you do play the game. You know, and I remember when I first started, we played it because we loved it. No one was paying us, and we did our own fundraising. It's wonderful to see the program and the coaches are here to do it. I must admit it's a little simplistic, but they got the heart and they're running. I mean, there's not a lot of technique. I still coach at the high school level, but they have to learn somewhere. They have to start somewhere and build on their fundamentals and their skills. And like I say, it's a tribute to the coaches and the players that are out here. And I love their enthusiasm. That's what the big thing is.
And that's a wrap for the Tuesday edition of the BC Buzz. Remember, for more on these headlines and others from around the province, come back and visit us at bclocalnews.com. I'm Marco Morelli, and I'll see you next time.